Today we're going to learn how to use Google Forms. The first thing I want you to do is click on New, and you've got to go down to More, choose Google Forms, and click. So to start your form, we've got to first give it a name. So delete Untitled Form, and you're going to call this My Favorite Things. Untitled Question. Well, the first thing that you want to know when someone fills out a form is their name. So you're going to put last name, comma, first name, because you want to give them both. Otherwise, they might just put Johnny or their first name in. Now, after you have a question or a statement, you can go over here and you can choose what kind of question it is. Now, if they're going to write their last name, first name, you don't want multiple choice. So we're going to keep it short answer. And let's go ahead and press the plus button to add a new question. Now that we know their name, we want to know what their favorite animal is. What is your favorite animal? Now, if I'm going too fast, because I'm a pretty fast typer, just pause this video so that you can catch up. Now, for this, I am going to give multiple choice. So I can't just put what is your favorite animal without actually adding an other, because maybe their favorite animal is not listed. So I'm going to give a few animal choices, like I'm going to go with wild animal. So I'll give a lion, a giraffe, an elephant, a zebra, a cheetah, let's see, a rhino, and a monkey. Now, in case their favorite animal is not listed, then I'm going to add an option. So it says add option or add other. This way, if it's not listed, they can just type in what animal that is. I'm going to put what is your favorite wild animal. So they just don't put a cat or a dog. And that's good for now. Alright, so I want to make this question required. Otherwise they could skip it. I'm going to make it so they have to answer it in order to turn in the form, as well as last name, first name. Alright, now I'm going to click on the plus, add a question, and this time I'm going to put in the scale below, how much do you like elephants? Elephants are my favorite animal. So it says 1 to 5, and it already knew I was choosing scale because Google makes their program pretty smart. So it should be a linear scale. You can see that there's different types of choices, but that's definitely what we want. 1 to 5. 1 means I don't care for elephants. 5 is they are the best creatures on earth. So they know, like, 1s they don't really like them, and 5 they just love them. Okay, I'm going to make that required as well. Alright, next. Let's click the plus button. Let's go with a new one. So, why don't we put a question like, that is like a checkbox so they can choose multiple things. Let's put, what 3 qualities best describe you? And I'm going to put as a checkbox here. So you're smart, athletic, you are hardworking, how about caring, a great friend, loyal, nice, creative, so I have smart, athletic, hardworking, caring, a great friend, loyal, nice, creative. They have to choose 3. All right, I don't know, we don't need this extra option. So those are the only choices they have. For this, I'm going to make it required. And yeah, this way they can choose multiple. Hopefully they only choose 3, because it just says what 3 qualities best describe you. Just make sure I've made all of these required. I don't like the order. I kind of want your name and then what 3 qualities best describe you. So I'm going to move my mouse so I see this little kind of like a north, south, east, west symbol. And I can just drag this question up right below name, because that sort of fits better with last name, first name. What 3 qualities best describe you? And then it goes, what is your favorite wild animal? And the scale below, how much do you like elephants? And we're just going to stop with these 4 questions for an example. From doing this activity, you've learned how to create a short form. If you go up here to the paint color palette and you click, you could change the color of your form. You could also click here on the image button, and there's different pretty cool choices that you could choose to make your form sort of stand out. If you'd like to see what your form would look like if you actually sent this to someone, you're going to go over here and click on the preview button. It looks like an eye. And then you can actually, take it to make sure it works. So I'll put my last name and my first name. What 3 qualities best describe you? Well, I'm smart, I'm a great friend, and I'm nice. What is your favorite wild animal? Well, if you know me, you know that I'm going to choose an elephant. In the scale below, how much do you like elephants? Number 5, they are the best creatures on earth. All right, I'm going to go ahead and submit this. And after I submit it, I can go and click submit another response if I wanted to answer it again, but that's silly. Over here on the right hand side, there's a little pencil though, so I'm going to click back on edit, and that's how you would actually take your form. And then now that I've already answered it once, I could click on responses and I can see what people said. Now, of course, I'm the only one that said anything. There's my name. I've got some responses. What's your favorite wild animal? Cool. And I can actually see how much I like elephants. So this is how you create a short form in Google Forms. And now that you've created one, I do want you to turn this in. And you might ask, well, how do you turn your form in? Well, before we turn it in, let's title it. So just click on the top left corner. It should be like my favorite things. And after you do that, you're going to get the link and turn the link into Classroom. So I'm going to click send. And once you click send, you have different choices. I don't want you to email it to me, so click on the link in the middle. And you're going to take this big link right here. Actually, why don't you make it shorter? Click shorten URL, so it's shorter. Then press Command C to copy. And I want you to go to Classroom, and you're going to turn in the link. So when you go to Classroom and you see the assignment, I want you to click Open, then click Add Link, and paste the link in, so proof that you did this form. Now that you're done learning about forms, I want you to create a form. I want you to have 3 questions on it, plus names, so actually 4 questions on it. And you could ask questions like, what's your favorite, well, like this example, what's your favorite animal? But I want you to create your own form with your own questions, and we'll actually be sharing this form tomorrow in class.